Do you find yourself tired of making these same recipes week after week and need some creative inspiration and new flavors to elevate your taste buds? You have come to the right place because that is what we are going to cover today on Tasty Tidbits with Tiff. My name is Tiffany and I am so excited you're here. As you hop on, drop a hi in the comments and let us know where you are watching from. If you are joining for the replay, add in hashtag replay. If you have fellow foodies on your friends list, hit that share button and share this video with your friends so they can learn new tips and tricks right along with you. My name is Tiffany and I help busy millennials who feel overwhelmed in the kitchen learn new skills that give them creative inspiration to make quick, healthy meals with wine pairings. Follow me on social media for daily tips, tricks, recipes, and inspiration. And be sure to set that reminder because I go live for Tasty Tidbits with Tiff every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Central. In today's video, we are going to be making a new recipe, garlic chicken meatballs, which was featured in our most recent Tastebuds collection. Now, if you are already a fan of Tastebuds, drop Tastebuds in the comments. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, brace yourself. Tastebuds is a total game changer when it comes to cooking at home. Not only do you get delicious recipes just like this one, but you get exclusive access to seasonings that can't be found anywhere else. In fact, this recipe features a seasoning that is exclusive to Tastebuds subscribers right now. And I am so excited to give the seasoning a try. But in addition to new recipes and exclusive seasonings, you also get amazing insider perks, such as discounts on other products, free shipping, and endless inspiration at your fingertips. If you are tired of scrolling Pinterest and searching Google for recipes, Tastebuds is what you need. It is all available for you right at your fingertips. Plus, these recipes come right to your door. And if you're not sure if those recipes are going to be for you, we've got customizable options already listed out for you. So if you have picky eaters, if you have any food allergies or dietary restrictions, we take the guesswork out of that for you to make it even easier because life is too short to be spending it on things like that. So we help you save time, money, and energy with Tastebuds so you can spend that time however you choose. Now, in addition to the recipe, we also give you additional ideas on how you can use that seasoning. So that way you can get a full feel of if that spice is going to be right for you and your family or not. And by giving these other recipes a try, you learn that. And when you decide that seasoning is one that you want to have on hand in your pantry collection, simply add it to your marketplace and you can get it shipped to your door for free. Truly amazing. But let's dive into this recipe and let's get cooking. So I have got already in the bowl here a pound of ground burger. So this calls for chicken. You can also use ground turkey, ground beef, ground meat alternative, whatever you prefer. I've got ground turkey because that just happened to be what was on sale. We are going to add in our ingredients. So we have got 1 ounce, which is about half a cup of Parmesan cheese. We are going to add in a third of a cup of breadcrumbs. If you're looking for a gluten-free option, gluten-free breadcrumbs are always an option. We're going to add in 1 egg. That is going to help everything stick together, which is always a necessity when making meatballs. And then the seasoning, black garlic. So I'm curious, did you know black garlic was a thing? Have you heard of black garlic? Comment 2 if you have heard of black garlic before. If you haven't, black garlic is actually just aged garlic. So it's fresh garlic, it's been aged, it's going to have a sweeter, little bit milder flavor, as well as a little smoky. So for someone that isn't a huge fan of regular garlic, black garlic is going to be another alternative just because it's a little bit milder, a little bit sweeter. But it smells like just slightly sweet garlic. So this, if only you could smell it through my camera, because it smells awesome. So we're getting everything mixed up here. This is our mix and chop spatula. If you are already a fan of our classic mix and chop, drop a 7 in the comments. And if you do not have this mix and chop spatula, it is going to be your new best friend. Most people know the mix and chop as the meat crumbler. It's most often used when browning burger. This mix and chop spatula can help with that as well, but it does so much more because of the spatula aspect. So that's what I'm using to mix up everything together, because I hate the feeling of raw meat going between my fingers. So anytime I can use a tool to do that for me, yes, please sign me up. But this mix and chop spatula is a dual product. So think browning, turkey burger, beef, whatever you're doing for taco meat. You can use this to crumble it as it's browning, but then it has got little holes so you can actually scoop right from your skillet and drain out any excess liquid. So it is a 2-in-1, which means less dishes to wash. Of course, for easy cleanup, it is dishwasher safe, but anything that we can do to make cleanup easier and less dishes, right? All right, so we have got it almost all mixed up. So now we will make our meatballs. So you can see all nice and mixed together. So if you don't mind the feeling of raw meat, dive in and form those balls for meatballs. I prefer to use medium scoop. It is perfect for meatballs, also great for cookies, donut holes, you name it. I use it most often for meatballs. So we are going to form this into balls. So you'll scoop, and when you press it against the side of the bowl, the excess comes off, and you have got yourself, bring it closer to you so you can see it, a meatball. So now at this point is when you decide, how do you want to cook these? So with meatballs, you've got a couple different options. What I'm going to be doing is using the nonstick saute pan to make them on the stove, but you can also put them into your donut hole pan or on a sheet pan and roast them in the oven. Also delicious if you throw them on a tray in the air fryer if you're not wanting to run your oven. So a couple different options with cooking your meatballs. And then with this recipe, you can see in the picture that they recommend serving it over zucchini noodles. That's also going to help with anyone looking for a gluten-free recipe. But if you are not a fan of zucchini noodles, because I know they're not for everyone, you can use regular pasta or whatever pasta you and your family love and enjoy. You can also serve this over rice, eat them as is, or put them in a sub for a fun twist. Now, if you're looking for a sauce option, Alfredo is going to go really well with this recipe. You can also do a little bit of melted butter, drizzled oil, or again, plain. Eat it as is. One of the greatest things about these recipes from Tastebuds is they are completely customizable to fit you and your family's dietary preferences, flavors, and needs. And for those of you looking for some wine pairing, I'm going to go off of the smell here since I haven't actually tried it. But typically with garlic, you are going to want a crisp white wine, such as a Riesling. With the butter flavors in this recipe, a Chardonnay is also going to be a great option, as well as a Sauvignon Blanc. Now, because it's turkey burger and it's very herbal and cheesy, a red wine is not going to go well with this recipe at all. If you switch it to a tomato-based sauce, such as a marinara, pizza sauce, then a Cabernet or a Pinot Noir is going to be a great option. But how I'm going to enjoy it, white wine is the way to go. And if you're curious more about wine pairing, Comment wine and I will hook you up with my free food and wine basic pairing guide so you can not only start saving time, money, and energy in your kitchen, but also elevate your next meal to make it one that you will never forget.